Welcome back, First Hour Faithfuls, for yet another episode of the First Hour. This is the show where we take a look at the first hour of a recently released video game, and on today's episode we're taking a look at Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD remasters on the PlayStation 4. Now, this is interesting because they've already released these remasters on the PlayStation 3 and the Vita and the PlayStation 4, so I guess you could say that these are Sony exclusives, as they were all the way back in 2001? I guess so, it was 2001, back when these games were released. Here's a little interesting tidbit here for you. I actually, for whatever reason, got the limited edition. I don't know how they got a mix-up here, but I guess I had the limited edition, which also includes this calendar. That interesting? Well, that's not a very interesting picture. Let's get to some interesting pictures. There we go. Hey, you want to know what March looks like? It looks like that. Okay. I think we can actually get on to the games. We're going to take a look at Final Fantasy X. That is the older title. Want to see what kind of improvements they put on here. I mean, it is 1080p, which is cool, but if I'm not mistaken, it was already 1080p on the PlayStation 3, one of the rare PlayStation 3 games. Oh, Final Fantasy Project X was 2002? Shows what I know. I could swear it was 2001. Now, Final Fantasy X is I would classify it as maybe a controversial entry into the series. I feel like this is when the worm turned, if you will. Like, for some people, Final Fantasy VII was a betrayal of the series. Not me, but for some people, they said, you know, you've ruined the music with these awful MIDI sound effects. They didn't like the whole more technological angle, which of course was in Final Fantasy VI, but it was way more a futuristic setting, I guess you could say, even though it doesn't take place on Earth. Final Fantasy X, of course, jumped the Final Fantasy series into the PlayStation 2 era, the PlayStation 2 generation. For the time, the graphics were out of this world, but it was the very first instance of voice acting being used in a Final Fantasy game. The results of which are still, you know, mixed, I guess you could say. Obviously, there's that whole laughing sequence that everybody likes to point out, which I've never quite understood why people point to that particular scene, because the fake laughing, it's supposed to be fake laughing. It's supposed to be painfully awkward that they're trying to laugh. And they actually do laugh after fake laughing. No one ever keeps that part of the scene in there. We can skip this part. Load. It automatically goes to load. You got data transfer if you have it on the Vita or the PlayStation 3, I assume? Let's go into it. We'll go standard sphere grid. Select a soundtrack type. Let's go with the range so we can hear the difference. Yeah. I always did like the music in this game, though. I don't recall it being the exact same intro twice. But I guess it was. You can't skip it, can you? You can't. But that's fine, because we can take a look more at the graphics here. I suppose it looks as good as the PlayStation 3 version of the game. I mean, keep in mind, this was a very early PlayStation 2 title. You know, it was impressive, like I said, when it came out. X-2 came out a couple years afterwards. That was, now you want to talk controversy. X-2 was hugely controversial for a sequel to a Final Fantasy game. I remember a lot of people saying, why that one? Why does 10 get the sequel? Of all the games, why 10? Why not 6? You know, which is Final Fantasy 3 here in America. Why not 7? You know, why not 4? Well, or 2 in America, I should point out. This was at the time when Final Fantasy really was king. They were coming out with the PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1 era, and JRPGs were just huge back then. I mean, they were system sellers, which it seems almost comical now, because how JRPGs have, you know, lessened in popularity. Definitely noticing some improvements on the eyes, if you might say. Yeah, his face looks definitely different. Yeah, there's definitely enhancements going on with this character model. Though not so much as to betray the original look. Obviously, he has very nice hair, as all Final Fantasy
Listen to
characters
my
do.
story.
Okay.
This may be our last chance.
I doubt it. There's plenty of re-releases coming out. Well, coming to PC. Probably. And you even had a sequel after this. So, you know. But even more so, when this game was announced to be re-released, it was still controversial, saying, why would you remaster this one? Why don't you remake Final Fantasy VII? Bad news, kids. They're never going to remake Final Fantasy VII. They're never going to do it. Leave a comment below how you feel about that. Yeah, we're looking more like a PlayStation 2 game. I remember this part instantly reminded me of Phantasy Star Online when I saw it back in the PlayStation 2. Bum bum bum. Reminds me a lot of Kingdom Hearts now, in hindsight. He is the best blitzball player ever. Alright. So.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
That is often. I love that. That's very clever how they introduced that.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
I told the kid to take it easy. Jeez, what a jerk. Titus is kind of a jerk.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
Ace block in the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it.
I don't know about you, but when I get tickets to a concert or to an event,
Well,
I never know where my
go.
seats are.
Cheer for me.
Fifth from the right.
2, 3... Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after!
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Oh, that's creepy. Ooh, that's creepy. That is Children of the Corn. We're back into CG now. I don't think this is the in-game engine. I don't believe so. If it is, looks quite good. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's all pre-rendered backgrounds. No, it's not pre-rendered backgrounds. Ah, it does look quite sharp. His daddy. Dada. I mean, it was interesting to see how much this guy...
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much.
But yes, Titus looks a lot like Cloud. And
Coming
that's
through.
intentional.
Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
There was nobody there, come on. Don't act like there was anybody there. What are you doing? You kissing? Kissing the wind, Titus? There we go, now we're into the CG. Which still looks great. That's because they know how to, great composition of a scene. They knew exactly what they were doing. I'm sorry, I will never understand how this became a popular sport in this universe. It's so bizarre. I forgot how awful this music is here. Oh yeah, the coolest goddamn character in the Final Fantasy X saga. You guys might think that MMA is popular, but nah, it's the Blitzball. That's where it's all going. Why would they allow that? Like, that is so dangerous. That man has to either be dead or he would land on like an infant and just crush it. Titus is a hero to these people. Cool shot coming up. Look at this. I love this shot. This looks great. I think one of the reasons a lot of people objected to this game's story is because we don't really get a chance to know the world. We start off in this place, and Titus is very popular, but before we know it, everything changes, and we don't really get an opportunity to learn much about it.
What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
Now, of course, every Final Fantasy has the Cataclysm sooner or later. Usually very early on.
Huh?
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the?
You know, for me, the voice acting isn't that bad. Like I said, a lot of people like to harp on it, but hey, I like Shenmue's voice acting, so what do I know? And Shenmue 2. Friggin' awesome. Why don't they re-release those? That's a different story.
We called it sin.
Sin?
You gonna say something there, Titus, or just you all tuckered out? Time to get into some battles. Which I like the battle system in this one. I don't know, people don't like it as much. This game just gets crapped on all over the place. Of course there are fans. I'm sure fans are watching.
Take it.
I am a moderate fan. Moderate fan of this game.
A gift from Jet.
My old man?
You own an old man?
I hope you know how to use it.
Inexplicably, he does know how to use it.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
So when they do matter, we don't cut through? Orin, the badass. This game definitely continues the traditional design of pairing your weak protagonist with a heavy. In this case, Orin.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Ooh, spines. I don't recall that actually coming into play at any other point where you have to just cut the people in front of you instead of the ones behind you. I don't really recall that. It's a shame we won't get far enough to show off some of the summons, because the summons in Final Fantasy X are just gorgeous, just awesome. Summons are probably my favorite part of the battle system in this particular Final Fantasy. What a different time this was. This was an era when Japan still ruled. They ruled everything. American games were crap. I mean, it was shocking how good SSX was. It was like, wow, this American studio really made a pretty good game.
Some can't wait to die.
Overdrives. When a character's overdrive gauge beneath the HP MP is displayed is full, that character may use a unique attack. Alright, whatever. Overdrive. Bushido. Dragon Fang. Guess what, you mugs? I totally forgot that you had to do that, but luckily I'm super good at pressing buttons in a sequential order. Demme! Demme more! Now that would kill us. Ah! I'm usually so good at that. I don't know why I screwed up. Like, I'm so good at kicking out in WWE 2K15 and uses the exact same system. I'm so good at reloading my gun in Gears of War. How do I screw up that one? And that's an easy one. Oh god. This is embarrassing. How did I do that bad? I forgot how long that takes. I bet my overdrive would have taken him out in no time. Ah, fireworks! And also, we will not hear the end battle music until later on. Which I love the rendition in this game.
What are you laughing at, old man? Orin, let's get out of here.
Why is there just a picture of him there?
Huh? Give me a break, man.
Oh no, oh no, oh boy, we are in trouble, trouble double. Yeah. Oh, I'm stupid, there's something you can do here, if I'm not mistaken. I really haven't played this game since... Oh no. I thought there was something you could do here, but I guess not. Yeah, start to flick your wings somewhere else, you jerk.
This could be bad. That.
I knew
Knock
it!
it down.
I knew it!
Trust me, you'll see.
You have to wait for him to say something, though. Spans! Spans! You missed me, you stupid butt! Alright. Spans! Yay, we did it! Now that thing is... Well, it's still... Well, we're not really sure what that thing is, but it exploded. What is it? I'm your father.
Go.
And we transition as TG nicely. The giant anus of sin.
This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
I like this. Give you a white screen. Just something nice to look at.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey!
Hey!
My old man?
Go down. Go down. Down you go. I have no recollection of this part. At all. Down you go.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Yeah, how'd that go for you? Whoa. Those intense graphics, man.
Anybody there? Aaron! Hey!
So we get to experience the dream that you just told us about. So like I said, I really think this is what hurt Final Fantasy X for a lot of people, is that we're in this world, we're getting it sort of established, we're sort of getting the character established, you know, there's all this kind of solidified plot, and then just, boop, you're pulled right out of that world. So it's hard to really feel like this is like a fish out of water story, no pun intended here, when, you know, we're still trying to catch up to what's going on. And I don't think Final Fantasy X ever does a fantastic job of establishing the rest of the world that they're going to be going to. Let's check out how long it takes to save. Alright. Alright. Yeah, okay, well. 1, 2, 3, good. Some games actually take a while to save. I always do like to point out how long it takes to save. Frame rate looks a little weird at this part, but I can't tell if it's because of the fog. Wait, a statue in the water? You know, as the game goes on, you definitely learn a lot about its characters, but I never understood the plot of this game. I know it sounds crazy. It just felt like there was always this big disconnect. Like the moment to moment being like, we gotta go fight this guy, we gotta go fight that guy. I was always like, cool, alright, we gotta go do that. But understanding the whole thing, never had a damn clue. But I like the characters enough, so that was always okay. I am an evil fish. Ah, you have killed me. The evil fish is dead. But I am alive, so I will do the evil fish attack. But wait. I'm the best blitzball player ever. Ew. Well, what, you weren't gonna eat it? What were you doing that for? Yes, alright, well. Oh dear. That will not do it. Oh dear. No, get my health back up at the very least. Whoa! That's a pretty cool scene right there. I know a lot of people complain there were too many cutscenes in this game, but stop and think for a moment about all the Final Fantasies, except for part 1, I would say, where you're just standing there, hitting the A button, and just reading dialogue. With better
I made it out of the frying
technology
pan and into the freezer.
They just expanded upon that, made full scenes.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
I really don't remember this part at all. I feel like my brain just skipped ahead to the character encounters that happen later on. That doesn't look like he had anything to do with that. Let's get out of the way, Larry. There's a weird blonde guy walking over here.
Cold. Need fire.
The remains of a campfire with flint and tinder. Tinder? Oh, okay, I got tinder. You could start another fire here. Better go get some tinder. Over here. The other tinder. Swipe right. Blip. Blip. Ooh. Oh wow, and a potion? Just raking it in over here. Sworn there was something else here. I suppose not. Need some flint. Larry Flint. Huh, okay. Alright. Okay. Just double checking, making sure. Doing it right. Door is not available. Was it down here? Down here. There we go. I see a little thing. That's for saving. Don't need that. Wait a minute. I probably do. Why would they put a save spot there unless there might be some giant battle? I want to examine. Obtain flint. Well, then we're all set there, guys. Let's, what do you say we, start a fire, huh? Huh? Is that what we're doing? See? That's how you do it. It only took me one time, idiot. Jeez.
I need food.
To see the potion.
What do
It's
you
like food.
want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years.
Yeah, it's been.
I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Oh, he knows. He knows he cried. Man. He needs better resolution on his dream sequences, and I need to pronounce the words better. I can tell that elbow pad means a lot to his outfit.
Wait!
Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Our protagonist talking to a fire.
Give me a break!
Yeah, Titus is kind of whiny, but you know. For the time, it was pretty original. There really hadn't been a character, or a protagonist, I should say, in a Final Fantasy game quite like him. Hi, Potion. Hi, Potion! How you doing? No, that was a waste. You jerk. Got you. Ah, nuts. Hey, 420. How many more angles can we get of that? A couple more angles. I'm not sure if I understand the door exploded. Ah, yes. Wow, I forgot she's the very first character we're introduced to. Why? Huh. I don't remember her boob rope, but...
You on my side? Cool!
I think her name's Riku. I'm not positive. I don't really remember. I don't want to say the name and then get somebody all riled up in the comments saying, how could you think that was Riku? But I think it's Riku. I'm on grenades. There's that music. Sounds different. I guess because the ranged soundtrack. Ability sphere is now 2. We'll get to that. Leave you me. We will get to that. Butt shot. She has eyes. Look like a freaking jack-o'-lantern with that thing over your face, lady.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go!
Fredek Drak!
Ifin, Irisa, Tekiaka!
Wak Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Trivida Grisa!
Draunia Drakisha Dave.
Ifun Petted! Fapuneket Fedrik!
Wonder how many hours it took fans to translate this back in 2002.
Kuno.
I'm just amazed at how much of this I don't remember.
Ked Daja.
Hey, that hurts!
Musujek, Rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis!
Did you say Canis?
Right, whatever.
Tui hud kabeg?
Okay,
said I
that's
don't
truly
understand.
awful.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
I'm not really sure.
Oh,
Use the sphere grid is to develop your character by activating nodes with the sphere. Let's see how it's done. Some people love this. I thought it was pretty cool at the time. A lot of Final Fantasy fans hated this. It's a rather complex system. I quite enjoyed it. Select the sphere grid for the main menu. The cursor appears at the selected character's current position. Alright. Information on upgrades is displayed at the top of the screen. The location is for defense upgrades. Alright. These are nodes. Activating these nodes. Alright. Yep. So each one of these is enhancing a different ability for the character. I mean, this was actually pretty complicated back in the day, but it's really not that big of a deal nowadays. So, we want to activate this node. Okay. Whew, what a great tutorial. Oops. Let's actually do something about it, or am I out of options here? So now I could either raise accuracy by a point, or raise defense by a point. I'm very early. So. Here. Okay. We'll come back to this later. Or maybe we won't. I don't know how much time we have left.
we found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Titus is a dork. Have I mentioned that? Of course, this game uses fixed camera angles. I don't think you ever move the camera in the game, if I'm not mistaken. It just does it for you automatically, which is fine. Considering that, you know, this is not a an action game, it's an RPG. You don't really need to move the camera around. And besides that, the mini-map is actually pretty decent, so you don't really need to, you'll always know where to go next. There we go. Good. That's a good thing to do. That's a good job, Titus. That's why it worked, is because you did that. Oh my god, the tiny fish, they are coming. Stupid fish. As if you could pose a threat to me. The greatest bitch ball player in the world. I might not have said blitz just then by accident. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm supposed to go in here, right? Oh wow, yeah. It gets a little confusing when the camera automatically moves. A little confusing. Yeah, no, yeah, just punch it. That's good. That's good, Titus. Just punch the technology into submission, because it has feelings and it'll recognize what the hell you're doing there. That's good. Swim. Fight and swim. Evil octopus. Oh, she doesn't have any of those things anymore. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Bleh, 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 bleh. Out of range attack. Alright. Oh, wow, okay. Well, we are attacking him from behind now, so... I really should have had her give me the potion, because her attacks are super weak. Now, I can do the standby thing, but that would just be a waste of a turn when I can use potions. So yeah, I told you I could do it. No, wait. No, I didn't mean to... boy. Okay, there. Huh. I'm just confused at what this could do here. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. Dang, Riku stepping up. Oh my god, you are surrounded, punk. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh! I have no idea what just happened. Or how they're breathing underwater, but you know, whatever. Hey, why would I complain about that? Yeah, that mini-map really is a godsend. I'm not really sure how well some of these environments will play out without it, you know? I'm glad they did it. Why do the fish run from the light? Do fish really do that? They run from light? Is that really what they do? I don't actually know. Leave me a comment below. Fish run from light. What? People? I have not played this game since 2001, and I have no recollection of any of these parts. Okay. Are you gonna do anything about this? Okay. Got about 7 minutes left.
Verfutra Irsche!
Tradanukt van een neker.
Hoof, roofdu, tungadib. We, Wichita!
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Hungry.
Story of my life, man.
Whoa! Right on.
What is that? I can't wait till we have good enough graphics where people can actually pick up food and eat it. Liquids, that'll be the day.
Hey!
I like how you don't see him grabbing it, you just hear, hey!
It's because you eat too fast. Hey!
They just reuse the same hey.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa!
Still got it.
You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo! Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
What?
We?
Oh, we means you.
I don't even remember being French.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Al Bhed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago.
Bruh.
So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
It's true. You future now. Okay, where are we at right now? Let's call it. Well, I can leave this on in the background. Should you buy Final Fantasy X and X-2 on the PlayStation 4? I do want to say something before we get to that real quick. This is very slow, kind of boring, but I played enough of this game to know it gets a lot better, a lot more exciting. There's some really cool scenes coming up, like really awesome scenes, a lot of great characters. So if you're watching this to debate whether or not you should buy it, I don't think that's quite fair. But having that experience of Final Fantasy X and X-2, should you buy this on the PlayStation 4? That depends. Do you already have the PlayStation 3 version? Well, then maybe you don't need this. Do you already have the Vita version? I really don't really know about the performance there, but I assume you probably don't really need that either. I mean, is Final Fantasy X a classic? I wouldn't go that far. In fact, I would even say Final Fantasy XII is a lot better. You know, or Final Fantasy IX, or Final Fantasy VII. You know, come to think of it, I didn't like 8. And I'm a little lukewarm on 10. Huh. Weird. It's like every other game. I mean, 11 is its own thing. It's an MMO, so there's really no comparison. If you like what you see here, if you want to see where JRPGs used to be, when they were at the peak of their popularity, yeah, you should check this out. I think X-2 is actually quite a good game as well. It has a really cool job system in there. And like I said, this game definitely gets a lot better, but I don't know. There's a lot of JRPGs out there, and this game is good. I'll always say Final Fantasy X is good. Great? Good? Yeah. So I don't know. $50 is pretty steep, even though you're getting 2 games. I'm going to have to say no. You don't need it, especially when you can get it for cheaper on those other systems. Unless you really want to play these games, and you do not have access to those other consoles, if you really want to play Final Fantasy X and X-2 again, you have a PlayStation 4, of course, by all means. For everyone else that hasn't really experienced these titles, you don't really need to. They're good. These are good games, but they are old games, and I'm not sure how some people react to them. Hard call there, but I'm gonna have to say no. You don't need to. But that's going to do it for this episode of the first hour. Remember, go to videogamesardumb.com, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, of course, subscribe, and, like I said, leave a comment below about a bunch of bullshit I was saying earlier in the episode. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you for the next episode of the first hour.